All right, so you guys didn't know you were going to do the sermon today, did you? So thank you for sharing. Gary and I think Jeff Funderburk are going to now collect the forms. If you have a comment and you want me to respond personally to you, then you can write your name on the bottom. You don't need to. You know that I didn't leave a name. But if there's something you say, hey, I'd like to talk to you more about this, just put your name on the bottom. You don't need to, but otherwise I won't know. Okay, for those of you that are going on, true Unitarian Universalists, are we ready? Jeff Underberg? Jeff and Gary are going to collect the forms for you. Thank you very much. And the board and I will read these, and we appreciate it. Did you enjoy giving me a little feedback? Was it good? Yeah, good. We want the feedback. To me, the pulse of the community is very important because that is the spirit of life. Our spirit of life is, when you ask me what I'm excited about, a number of things jump out to me. The new social hall gathering space, because it's a physical space, but it enhances our mission to each other and our community. I'm excited about our new members today, growing steadily in our children's program. I'm excited that we have parents and kids that will move us into the future. I'm excited we have this church. It's a place where our values can be supported. Now, we don't have to defend ourselves here for thinking independently, for having our own spiritual journey. We are allowed to change our spiritual journey. We are allowed to make differences and say, I think I believe this. And later on, I think I believe this. And you don't get kicked out for believing differently. We are promoting a responsible search for truth and meaning. I think that we're promoting a just and equitable society. Now, would I like to see more young adults and teenagers in our congregation? Of course. And we're strength-based, so that will come. It will come with time. But I would say that grandparents, grandkids, grandnieces, grandnephews, let me know. We're going to put that sign, we want you, okay? We want them because this is a place where we really feel there's a special place for teenagers where they can grow to be free-thinking, independent adults. And there's not a lot of places like that. They join churches, synagogues, mosques because they're looking for community, and that's important. They are willing to disregard things that they don't believe in to have that community. We'd like them to form community and be able to believe the things that they believe in. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about the social and community activities survey that's going to be coming out at the end of this month. I'm excited about our advertising that we're going to do on WJCT and on social media this fall, because that's going to let more people know that we exist. When we think about the opening song, where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? It's a theme that we're always reflecting on. First, where do we come from? Last week, I spoke about our legacy, the legacy of a people before us and the values that were shared. Now, sometimes legacy is not positive. Legacy can be negative. We could have parents who were prejudiced. We could have parents who were racist, parents who did not value our desire to love the person that we want to love. Even a negative legacy helps us to define our legacy. We make our decisions. So we have a legacy from Unitarian Universalism, freedom of thought, opinion, questioning authority, and that responsible search for truth and meaning. Freedom in governance as we promote the democratic principles. Personal freedom as we are free to grow in our fullness. If we want to choose a particular career, we choose that career. We manage our body and our health as we see fit, free from government oppression, free from prejudice, free from religious discrimination and persecution. For example, we celebrate the 4th of July. I am celebrating the 4th of July. Did you notice? You thought that my mom took the old tablecloth and made a shirt for me. But no, this was a gift that my goddaughter gave for me for Father's Day, and I love it. Kelly said it looks like Forrest Gump when he was eating chocolates. Don't tell my goddaughter that, okay? But anyway, we celebrate the 4th of July and our freedom, but unlike some in power today, we don't distort or hide the truth. We don't lie about it. We don't hide the fact that only white male landowners had the right to vote. That would exclude a lot of people in this room. That women had very few freedoms, and that blacks were not even considered wholly human, to dilute the population numbers in southern states. We know that freedom is a work in progress. And even though it continues to be threatened, we are the counterbalance. Now, we're not unique, but we're part of that movement. What are we? That's an interesting question. The songwriter did not say who are we, but what are we? Now, there may or may not be a difference, but to me, it does not mean what we do. It means the essence of who we are as caring, justice-oriented, rational, free thinkers that are open to a relationship with the transcendent, the bigger picture, as we define it to be. We have a spirituality that is both secular and spiritual, and I might even say mystical as we connect to the divine. What a paradox, but that's what we are. That's what we are. That's the glue that holds a diverse community together. Now, what we are is where we are today. When we plan to look at the future, that's where are we going. And I would say that where we are going is not unique, but it is rare and nearly unique among spiritual and ethical communities. We have a hard time, you would have a hard time finding the openness here on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday service around town. So that's the exciting thing for me. We will continue to be with this service to ourselves and to others, that we offer the openness that sometimes is not offered. Now, have you ever, like, you watch a TV show and you get to the end of the season and the big exciting thing happens and then they say to be continued and you got to wait till September? You just hate that, don't you? All right, so that's what's going to happen today. We're going to start back with the service in September on where are we going. But I'm going to tease you with this. As they said in Star Trek, we will boldly go where no one else has gone. And why not? We are the counterbalance. Those that want to take away values, believe me, democracy is fragile. We see it around the world. We see it in us. It's not rocket science. People in power want to maintain control and want to maintain power, and they're greedy for it. So this is where we are. Now, I would say that if we think of the summer series that we're entering into, we're going to have guest speakers about resistance and resilience. That is important. I think that's going to set us up so that we understand where we're going. The social hall will be finished this summer. The elevator will be in service by the end of the summer. So those are the exciting things. They're the tools that we use. But it is this community. And as Dorothy Day said in our opening responsive reading, we have too much work to do. Thank you. We'll do our final hymn. Thank you. And thank you all. Thanks for your work today.